Well, for me, the thing that I think matters is the people who can't go out and just buy a property
Yeah. They
don't
have
feel
to feel
productive.
like exactly. They got to feel like they're taking those steps. I totally agree. And if we could create that checklist, those 5, 8, whatever they are, they could start checking them off. Right. That's why Dave Ramsey's 7 steps is so powerful, because everybody can look at that and feel like they're making progress on one of the steps. And maybe we got to create, the Dion 7 or the Dion 6 or whatever they are, and celebrate that as step 0. Um, right, the
Yeah.
foundation.
So I actually have the 6 steps. The first one is the one that most of us focus on without even realizing it. And it starts for some of us, for you and me, it started around 8 to 10, but for most people, it's around 16 to 18 where they go out and get a job.
Mm-hmm.
What is your income? How do you make it more? How do you grow side hustles? What skill can you learn to be more attractive to your employer to get a raise or a promotion? Do you change companies for a bigger raise, right? All of those decisions happen for most people before they even think, okay, I should start investing and think about retirement, right?
True.
Then the credit score comes in, and those are things that you can be doing. And this is something like yourself. I think I'm an employee, not an entrepreneur.
For sure.
So when I started getting demoted into management and leadership positions at the CDL school, I got a lot of business theory training from the people who purchased it. They were, I don't want to say savants, right? But genius, borderline genius when it comes to running businesses. And they mental dumped into me a bunch of business stuff. And one of those is really simple, and you hear it all the time, but until you really process this through, you don't realize how powerful it is once something's measured, it can be improved. And so if it comes to something like someone's credit score, once they think about it and they think about the things that impact their credit score, it will improve. If you're not thinking about it, if you're not measuring it, you won't even realize the things that you're doing. If you don't know what a credit utilization percentage is, you won't realize that you're damaging your score by using your credit card for cash back. You could do that. Same thing with savings rate. If most people watching this right now would sit back and go, how much can I save every month? Most people have a fuzzy answer. I don't know. It's what's left. I could probably do this, or the majority of the questions, the answers when I ask people that question is I can't. I don't make enough to save. Well, figure out a number. It could be $1. If every month you could take $1, put it somewhere that you don't touch. Now it's measured. Now you can improve it. What would it take to double that? What would it take to turn it into $5 or $10? And then you start playing those games of these subscriptions equal this much, this extra expense, this little bit of overtime, or this little bit of side hustle can equal an amount. And now, since it's measurable, it can be increased. And for me, those first 2 years where I often get asked the question, how did you stay motivated when it took you 2 years to find your deal? I was like, I got to see a positive amount in the bank.
Yeah.
And watch like it hit a comma club. There was a comma club happening in there at one point. And those are exciting things. And before you're even like, I've learned my market. I've figured out which asset class I'm going to invest in. And those are the things in line with this video that can make your job
Yeah.
the path to reaching financial freedom.